Although Tim Cowlishaw on the Dallas Morning News, and I'm paraphrasing, said hashtag Tommy should have just taken the 4 games and for the betterment of the league. And Tim joins us now. Were your ears burning when we were ripping you a little bit here last hour?
Well, this is what I love. Of course, I get the message from Todd. Hey, Tim, can you come on? Loved your Brady column. Which I know he didn't say he loved it. He may not have said loved it.
I did love it. That's a special stance.
But then I turn it on as Tim Cowlishaw. We've been roughing him up all morning. We're going to drag him out here now. See what's left of him.
Fritzy, did you
See if we
lie?
can kick the carcass around a little more.
It wasn't a lie at all. I loved it. And
did you read the article?
I did.
Did you read the article?
I did. He took a unique stance, and I love that he took that stance that might not be popular with a lot of people.
Okay, it wasn't popular with me, but Tim, that's what we love about you.
That's okay.
Summarize your article.
Okay. Now, I agree with the rest of the world. The NFL is the true bad guys here. It's been idiotic for them to take on the best team in the league and try to drag them through the mud and tell the world our best team cheats, so don't pay any attention to our product. But they can get away with it because they're the NFL. However, I would say Tom Brady is not – we know he's not completely innocent. Because if you go back to the Super Bowl and your friend Bob doing that interview with him,
yeah.
Bob Costas gave him every opportunity. He put perfect questions out there saying, can you just tell people when this is over, they'll know you had nothing to do with this? And Tom was, people are going to believe what they want to believe because he knew what was out there. Now, I think over time – Tom has been told enough by lawyers, you got a great case. The NFL screwed this up. And now Tom believes he's completely innocent of everything. I don't think he deserved a 4-game suspension. My point was, once they got to that point, he could have taken the stand, and made a great speech saying, I don't believe I'm guilty of what they're saying, but I believe in this league, and this league's been great to me, and it's been great to the Patriots, and I'm going to come back in October fresh and ready and in better shape than I've ever been in mid-season, having not been hit, and we're going to win games before I get back, and we're going to go ahead and win another Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And he would have been a heroic figure beyond just New England, and he would have made Roger Goodell look even worse.
Okay.
So there you have it.
All right. He wouldn't have been a heroic figure. He's already a heroic figure in New England. And I think the fact that he has stood up and fought the commissioner because he didn't do anything wrong in his mind, if he says, all right, I'm going to take the punishment, then what is everybody saying? Brady cheated. Right?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think people think he cheated anyway. And I don't think I think he has hurt his whatever, not his legacy so much, but just the way people look at him. And I'm not talking about New England fans, obviously. But around the country, I don't think people look at Tom Brady with quite the fresh, clean look today that they did a year ago. And so I don't think fighting this has helped him. Now, he doesn't – I admit he doesn't have a great option here. He has an option of taking a penalty or fighting it. And he probably didn't think it would go this long, and I'm sure the NFL thought they would have gotten out of this before this point. So it's been really bad for both. But I think there would have been something to say for just coming off in October and coming in to play 12 games and kicking people's butts and doing it that way.
But here's the problem, though, with that, Tim, is I look at Robert Kraft, who did what you suggested Tom should do. Hey, just take the punishment here.
Right.
And look what happened. He hurt Brady's case, and I don't even know what Robert Kraft is admitting guilt to, because that's the largest punishment, the heaviest punishment the NFL has ever issued. And what did you do wrong? What did you sign up for here? Oh, I'm doing it for the betterment of the league. Well, we see how that worked out.
Well, he's doing it for the betterment of the league, but Brady also knows to what degree something was going on. Okay, I mean, I don't think he deserved 4 games, but it's not like he was calling those guys for a reason, and this thing, people knew about this for a reason, so there was going to be some kind of penalty. 4 games is too much. I just think he could have taken the high road, and he would have been looked on better than ever.
All right, here's the other thing. What do you think of a one-source story? Because with Chris Mortensen, you said, look, you couldn't pass it up. But this is an NFL official. Where do you in the Dallas Morning News?
Normally, Dallas Morning News, going back to the old days and all, has been 2 sources for everything. If it's one source, if you're writing about what Jerry Jones is going to do, and Jerry Jones just told you off the record, you can get away with something like that if you have the source that you need. Normally, one source isn't enough.
But you would think an NFL official would be.
I would think in this case, one source would have been plenty.
Do you think the NFL? Do you think they purposely leaked misinformation?
Yes, I do, and I think even when they I know they tried to make so much out of Brady destroying his phone and getting that out there with another member of the media, and just like this is what he did. He destroyed the phone, and we found out over time that's not really exactly what he did, and he does it all the time, and it wasn't necessarily because of anything, any evidence.
Why would the NFL do this? And the information was being leaked to ESPN, nobody else.
Well, I mean, you're not going to leak it to the Newark Star-Ledger. I mean, no offense to the good folks there.
So you're putting out the misinformation where the majority of people that you're going to get the most publicity.
Everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to believe it. I think half the country still believes 11 of the Patriots' 12 footballs was 2 pounds off, or whatever the original thing was, because people never really hear the correction.
Who would you want to interview out of all of this right now?
I mean, it'd be good to interview Tom, but I mean, I still can't believe the NFL didn't get more. I know they can't subpoena those guys, but their inability to talk to whoever, Yastrzemski. Why somebody always named Yastrzemski in New England?
In New England,
and the other guys. I mean, because they know what they did. They know whether or not. I don't think anybody thinks Tom instructed them to do it. I think they know what he liked, and they were trying to go above and beyond it, or as far as they could. But yeah, I would want to talk to them.
Yeah, those are the guys that from the start. That's where I wanted to go.
They know the truth.
But can't you release the transcript of the interview with them? Would that help the case here?
Have they not released everything by now? I feel like I've read everything on this story.
In bits and pieces. I don't know if they've done the whole thing there. It seems like the juicy part they released of what and Seton has been saying, look, you may not you could fire them maybe for Deflategate, but you definitely fire them for what they were saying about Brady when they were texting one another. I mean, man.
That's the part. They had no chance with Brady ever again.
Uggs for everybody here. Are you on Around the Horn today?
I am not. I was the winner Monday. I'm taking a couple days off to rest, and I'll be back Friday to try to collect another W.
Has anybody ever cheated on Around the Horn?
Ooh, what would constitute cheating? Like going behind?
I don't know.
Tony Reale?
I'm just saying, Reale, sometimes there's no real pattern to the points that he.
Our cheating is just dropping as many Goodfellas references in the middle of the show that you can. That's our form of cheating.
But it felt like Reale was leaning heavily towards Jay Mariotti. It felt like way back in the day that they were friends.
That's just because Jay this is not a joke, Jay once did 265 shows in a row. And it didn't matter if the Bulls were in the playoffs. He would fly to Miami, cover the game, and be back the next morning.
But Woody is the Iron Man of Around the Horn, isn't he?
Woody's at 500. I am closing in on 400. I am not Cy Young, but I am Walter Johnson, Christy Matthews.
No, there you go.
Me.
All right, nice reference.
There you go.
Yeah, nice reference there. All right, All right. Keep stirring it up. And we'll try.
All right, Danny. Thanks for having me. Anytime you like one of my columns, be sure to give me a buzz.
Wait, do I have to wait till I like one of your columns? Oh, Tim, I want to talk to you before then.
Could be a while.
All right.
Could be a hiatus.
Thanks, bud.
All right, see you.
That's Tim Cowlishaw, Dallas Morning News.